Good to have you with us on a Sunday afternoon for basketball here on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson. I'm here with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, our reporter, Allie LaForce. It's the Orlando Magic and the Chicago Bulls. And the Bulls start out with the ball. And the starting lineup for the Magic. Outside Robinson. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway. Here's McGrady. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
The first of many tonight. Both teams have legit offensive talent.
And that's the story of the league right now. Most any team can beat any other team on any given night.
Here's Stockton. Inside. Here's Robinson. Blocked! Pass to Hayes. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Carter. McGrady, the pass to Carter. Out to Lillard. Lets it fly. Rebounded by Pippen. With a step back, he squares up and sinks it.
And hitting from the mid-range here and early. I mean, really gives the defense just another thing to worry about.
They're basically saying you're going to have to guard us at every point on the floor tonight if you're going to have any chance.
Here's McGrady. The Bulls making their last shot. Chamberlain passes to McGrady. Misses the baby hook.
Well, tremendous defensive effort on the interior. That's the kind of contest you want.
Here's Pippen, defended by Lillard. Pippen, the pass to Malone. Over Hayes. Malone can't get it to go.
Not exactly what they're looking for out of the gates. Just 1 of 4 shooting.
Carter, and it's slammed in by Carter.
And I love the balance for Lillard between scoring and passing. That time finding his teammate for the great look.
Stockton, the pass to James. Here's Pippen. The wide open shot is on the money.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
And he makes a first. And so he makes both from the line. And it's Lillard with the ball for the Orlando Magic. Over to the left wing.
And how sweet was that play?
Pinpoint pass, set up the alley-oop flush. Chicago trailing here. James deciding where to go with it. The shot no good. Oh, nice D from Carter. Here's McGrady. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
Great work by the defense. That's the intensity coaches want to see.
James outside. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
Over and over in his career, LeBron James has absorbed contact, and it hasn't mattered.
Orlando calls timeout.
Yeah, coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
And the guys get a little bit of a break, mentally, physically, just recharge here quickly.
So Chicago ends up going with a new group. Here's Chamberlain. Here's Kidd. Off target with the three. Here's Nash. Gasol in the high post. Pass to Houston. Overhill. Here's Gasol. Oh, the block. Just stops it cold and takes possession. Here's Mitchell. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Donovan Mitchell, just such a relentless scorer, and that high energy he brings is always a huge catalyst for whatever team he plays for.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Orlando.
They've been really going at the defense in the painted area, and so far the opposition really hasn't had an answer for them.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
Here's Nash. From 11 feet away, here's Eden. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
What an excellent post-entry pass. Good things happen when you make that next look.
Kidd, the pass to Chamberlain. Outside Mitchell. Here's the three. Up again. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Chamberlain's got his second basket.
Big time effort on the glass.
And when you have a touch that soft, those tip-ins are easier to make. Gasol passes to Thomas. Back to Gasol. The shot comes out.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
Chamberlain gets the bucket. Chamberlain's got 6 points.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
Here's Nash. Still without a bucket. Rodman with a rebound.
And so far, they've had the advantage on the boards.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Kidd. From deep, Mitchell. They get it back.
Well, nice job crashing the glass. You love to see that kind of effort.
Here's Thomas. Check by Hill. Gasol passes to Nash. 1 second left. What a play! He drains it at the buzzer!
And credit him for understanding the situation and coming through.
And to me, the way you end quarters impacts how you end the game. It can go a long way between a W or an L.
And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. It's the Magic up 3. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And for the Magic guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
We've got LeBron James. And it's Pippen in at the 2. That's the Bulls 5 as we get into the second quarter.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
Now here's Carter. Pass to Kidd. Fires for 3. Keeps it alive. It's good on the putback.
What an effort to get the tip in, just wanting it a little bit more.
Here's Pippen. 6 points for him. Robinson with it. Now James.
Always willing to embrace contact. LeBron James has the kind of frame that can absorb it any time.
First free throw is good. Both free throws good from James.
What's striking about LeBron James is how his game has morphed to now it's all about guile and smarts and experience. He continues to dominate, just in a different way. There's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
To the inside. Oh, wow! Set him up and let LeBron finish.
A history of great finishers in NBA history, but LeBron will top the list before it's all said and done.
Here's Carter. James with the rebound.
Oh, it's embarrassing to miss a dunk, but even more so when you're all by yourself.
And he gets the bucket. Second quarter here, just over a minute and a half played. Pass to McGrady. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that too.
Well, the best players to me deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Here's Rodman. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And now a 7-point Magic lead.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Pass to Malone. Here's Pippen. 6 points for him, and it's good for 2. Pippen's got 8. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Lillard passes to Hayes. Going inside. Good work defensively by Robinson.
Showing great intensity around the rim is part of why he's a respected defender.
And what you love about his work defensively, the ability to challenge and change shots without fouling.
Now here's Carter. And he lobs it up top. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
No doubt. On the scoreboard, in the body language of the players, you can tell which team is in complete command.
Timeout called. The Bulls. Both teams will make substitutions. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Nash. Pass to Houston. Now Gasol. Clock at 6. It's Hayes with the rebound.
That's a tough, contested shot from mid-range. Not what they wanted.
Well, especially with that defensive player in the area. You know he's going to find a way to get into the shooter and make him uncomfortable.
Drops in the 3.
The three-point shot has been his weapon of choice this quarter.
A minute 50 left in the second quarter. Nash passes to Mutombo. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Here's Kidd. No points so far. And it's Mitchell. The miss. Here's Nash. Rebound by the Magic. We've got 1:23 left to play in the first half of basketball. Pass to Rodman. Now here's Mitchell. Defense is right there. Count that bucket.
Well, it's all about decision making in the pick and roll, and Donovan Mitchell making all the right choices.
The ball's knocked loose, and it's out of bounds. Still Chicago's ball. Houston passes to Nash. Here's Houston. Checked by Mitchell. The Bulls with another miss.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And out of bounds, it'll be Chicago ball. .36 seconds left in the second. Pass to Houston. Now Gasol. Here's Nash. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's Thomas on the wing. To end the cold spell. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. Here's Orlando. 10-point lead. This is their biggest of the game. Mitchell with the ball. Outside, Hill. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. And the Magic lead by 12.
Donovan Mitchell on time and on target. Pretty pass.
And so it's the Orlando Magic, now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. We'll be right back.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. It was a closely contested first quarter for Orlando. The period came to a close with them holding a 3-point lead. Just a great first half from them, especially the second quarter. They're up 12. Shaq, what's your take on Orlando?
They're running some great offense right now, working the ball in the good spots, taking what the defense gives them, now forcing up shots. We'll see if they can maintain that discipline in the second half.
And Kenny, let's get your input on the Bulls.
Shaq, was anyone boxing out? I mean, if they didn't box you out like this, you'd have 50 just on offensive rebounds. I mean, they got to put bodies on bodies, poor fundamentals.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half, about to get underway.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Here's McGrady. On the court for Orlando. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
No debate there. He got hammered.
And the first one at the line is good. Both good from the line that time. Now, here is James. Knocked loose. In transition, the Magic on the run.
And I think that play tells you everything you need to know. They're simply playing at a higher level, getting a steal and turning it into quick points.
And that replay courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Pippen. Pass to James. It's hauled in by the Magic. Chamberlain's got 7 rebounds in the game.
And right now they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this. Terrific rim protection impacting the shot.
Boy, whether he blocks it or simply alters it, the result is pretty much the same. Well, as usual, this guy cooking on the offensive end, but right now the other guys on his team have got to step forward.
And it's the Magic with the ball. After the basket by Chicago. Lillard passes to Carter. Back to Lillard. Shot clock at 6. The Magic need to put one up here. Kept alive. Yes, it's good. Chamberlain's got 8 points.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Pass to James. Here's Malone. Some solid defense from Hayes. McGrady the pass to Chamberlain. And so it looks like it'll be Orlando's ball still.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
Here's Lillard. Still no points. That's tipped. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lillard. And a quick look at how the Chicago Bulls schedule is shaping up. On Tuesday, they head out on the road to face the Pistons in Detroit. Then on Thursday, they'll be taking on Chris Middleton and the Milwaukee Bucks.
And looking at the Jazz matchup, it's the second game of a back-to-back, so you know there'll be some heavy legs out there. Playing that much basketball in that short amount of time really takes its toll on your body.
Here's Pippen. Give him 8 points now.
Boy, as slow a start as you could have. Just 1 for 4 from the field. They're struggling.
Carter, the pass to McGrady. And it's Chicago with a board. Pippen's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Malone. It's Hayes with the rebound.
Only 20% shooting in this quarter. They need to settle down and relax a little bit here.
Out of bounds. It'll go to the Bulls. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Stockton, the pass to James. Here's Stockton, defended by Lillard.
Pick coming.
Just 5 on the clock. Here's Stockton. Malone, great positioning on the putback.
I love the relentless attitude he showed there. Got himself in great position under the glass.
Hey, had the presence of mind to know exactly where the rebound was going. Here's Kidd. No points yet. He's off on that one. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. They retain possession.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
The first one falls. That one misses. Well, Grant, we've seen some teams double up with superstar players at the same position in recent years. Sometimes it works.
Yeah, and other times it doesn't work. I mean, it forces a coach to be very creative. When you have multiple players who are used to being the guy, it can be hard to keep everyone happy. And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over.
And no doubt, coach wants them to improve their interior defense.
I think right now they're giving up way too many easy looks. That is a recipe for disaster.
Here's Houston. Mutombo, the pass to Houston.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
There's a minute 54 left in the third. Outside, Hill. And a nice finish on the layup. Hill's gotten his second bucket of the game.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Here's Houston. No made baskets yet. 6 to shoot. Mutombo, the pass to Nash. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Good job attacking. Those restricted area shots are what every NBA team is looking for.
Here's Kidd. Pass to Hill. Out to the wing. Drives to the hoop. And out of bounds. It'll be Chicago ball. The Bulls making a switch here. Here's Nash. They're doing what they can do to mount a comeback.
And BA, they don't have to get it all back at once. Just focus on making every possession count.
Now here's Gasol. Rodman with a rebound. Rodman's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Out left to the wing. Here's Kidd. Gets the 3 ball to go. Kidd's got his first 3 points of the game.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Thomas. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Shot clock at 5. Nash. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling 3-point opportunities.
And so it's the Orlando Magic up 15 points as this quarter concludes. We hear teams talk about wanting to get the ball inside, but this is how you do it. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. We've got LeBron James. And it's Stockton in at the point guard position. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Orlando.
Yeah, what stood out to me was their passing. They moved the ball effortlessly and have been able to find those holes in the defense.
I also like how they've played in the painted area. They've made an effort to work on the inside and convert those chances.
The first free throw is good. and so he hits both. And it's the Magic with the ball. They led by as many as 18. Lillard passes to Hayes. Carter on the wing. Knocks it down from distance. And the Magic lead by 14.
Woo! That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
Well, credit the offense, though. If you're going to come with casual defensive effort, this team's responsibility is to take advantage, and they do.
Chamberlain passes to Lillard. Outside Carter. Here's Chamberlain. Robinson defending. Chamberlain, no good.
A perfect example of how to protect the rim.
That boy, to have someone back there who can erase your mistakes, what a big-time asset defensively.
Here's Malone. And there's another one for the Bulls. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over.
And something fans don't always get to see, some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
It's tough to hide your communications. Teams go to great lengths to try to do it, but sometimes to no avail.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard the Magic coach as he addressed his team. He told his guys to stay after it, to not get complacent and lazy with this lead. He wants them to keep adding to it. We'll see if they're able to do it, guys.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Here's Chamberlain. Oh, Robinson with a block. Pass to Pippen. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Lillard fires away from way outside. And another miss by Orlando.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
LeBron on the go. It's Hayes with the rebound. Hayes has got 4 rebounds in the game. Lillard passes to McGrady. Here's an 8-footer. Here's Chamberlain. And that one's good. A nice job on the glass as they picked up 2 on the second effort.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Robinson passes to Stockton. From 20 feet. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. First one falls for him. Good on both. And here's Lillard. Pass to Hayes. And there's the lob. And finished off by Hayes.
And just a great screen.
And they got a high-powered finish out of it.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
James against Carter. James passes to Robinson. Here's Stockton. 6 on the shot clock. Lets it fly. The Bulls with another miss.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
To the paint. Here's Chamberlain. And he recovers it.
And this is exactly what he's capable of. He finds different ways to make an impact, this time on the offensive glass.
How about the hustle on display there? That kind of effort will earn respect from everyone.
He can't hit that time. Outside Carter. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Here's Stockton. And again, Chicago, no good. Stockton's gone just 1 for 4 so far. Here's McGrady. He hits again. 7 for 13 and looking confident. Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. They're losing by 16. A minute 42 left in the fourth. And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game.
And tonight he served as the anchor on the defensive end. The opposition didn't get the memo about his defensive skills clearly, and he made them pay for it. He was just blocking shots away left and right out there.
You know, some guys aren't the same player on the road. Not this guy. He loves sticking it to an opposing crowd, and it only adds fuel to his fire. A minute and a half left in the fourth quarter here. Stockton, the pass to Malone. Good on the 13-footer. Malone's got 4 points now in the quarter.
They seem to concede that shot, and his response is, thank you very much.
Chamberlain passes to Carter. Over James. Carter can't get it to go. Chicago with the ball. They trail by 14. Malone can't get it to go.
And they're ahead right now because they're working so hard on the glass.
And bottom line, more boards means more possessions. That's how you build a lead.
Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's on LeBron James. And that one falls for Carter. And so Carter nails them both. There's 47 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Houston. Here's Stockton. Check by Mitchell. Connects on the foul line jumper.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Hill with it. Back to Mitchell.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
And that one falls for Carter. And so Carter nails them both. The Bulls on offense. It's a 16-point game. Here's Thomas. Not going to go that time.
He did everything in his power to make that a hard shot.
We call that a great contest. You know this is something he brings to the table, the ability to anchor your defense.
So it's the Magic winning this one easily. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching tonight's game. So long, everyone.
Hello, fans. Welcome to this presentation of the NBA Sunday Night Action right here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. It's the Sacramento Kings taking on the Los Angeles Lakers. So the Lakers win the tip. So with Ginobili on the bench, this is Rick Adelman's lineup. We've got Duncan. West is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Paul George. And it's Davis in at center. Now West. Dirk Nowitzki missing from long range. West against Frazier. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Defense right on him. Bucket is good.
You know, at his size, it's a little easier for Duncan to read the floor and the defense and see where those openings are.
Outside Durant. Offensive rebound. We're about 1 minute into the first. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks it to West. Tries again. And Davis lays it in.
Davis playing big. Love to see that. Creating extra scoring opportunities as a result.
Inside. Here's Mourning. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
Now, here's George. The dish to West. Shoots over Frazier. No good from West. And so it's KD with it. He brings up the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. Here's Frazier. And Davis sends it back.
That infinite wingspan of Davis is on full display there.
And so the ball out of bounds. Davis touched it last. Shot clock at 6. Here's Nowitzki.
Tell you what, Tim Duncan's such an anchor defensively. I mean, when he's not blocking shots, he's altering them with his length.
And it's Davis missing. And here's the Lakers. Durant, the pass to Frazier. Back to KD. Feeds to Frazier. It's good. It's all knotted up.
Nice read from the veteran Durant that time, recognizing the defense had overcommitted.
Pass to Duncan. That falls. Nice feed that time from Jerry West.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Hardaway against Gilgeous-Alexander. And Hardaway gets it to go.
Hey, I love the effort from the defense, but Hardaway able to finish through contact. Nicely done.
Duncan scanning the floor. Here's George. The second chance effort. And Mourning sends it back.
And that is why shooters fear Mourning. He's got excellent instincts for coming up with the block.
And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. And it's sent back by Nowitzki. And the ball out of play. The Kings will inbound. Jones checked in for Sacramento. Frazier against West. Shoots over Frazier. That misses off the backboard.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
Here's Hardaway. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Such a highly skilled player. Penny Hardaway takes the punishment, gets hit on the face, and able to fight through it.
And some changes here for the Lakers. Andre Kirilenko's checked in for Nowitzki. And Irving subbed in for Frazier. Then for the Kings, Ginobili comes in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Moncrief in for West. Now here's Duncan.
And, Duncan's such a handful for defenders. That's why they end up having to foul him.
Sacramento shooting their first free throws here for the night. So he picks up just one from the line that time. The Lakers in the lead. Here's Durant. And Jones pulls it down. Looking at Los Angeles, they took the win in their last game against Memphis. And it'll be Sacramento as it goes out of bounds. The Kings retain possession. .158 left to play here in the first. The pass to Ginobili. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Off target with his three.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Hardaway somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. Hardaway has got 7 points.
You can't allow Hardaway to get these kinds of looks. He's very consistent inside.
And that one's good. Duncan.
You love it when a big man has those soft hands. Rarely any problem converting that close to the rim.
Hardaway finds Irving. There's the three. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Doesn't matter if he's well guarded or not. Kyrie knocking it down from deep.
Ginobili outside. Down low. Here's Thurman, and that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession. .50 seconds left in the first. Clock at 4. Here's Shai's. It's rebounded by Durant. Lakers leading by 5. Driving in. Unable to get that one. Good D by Barnes. Here's Shai's. He's guarded by Mourning. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Moncrief the pass to Thurman. Here's Barnes. Takes the 12-footer and hits.
Wow, fired that bounce pass in there. Beautiful.
KD looking around. Releases. Used the shot fake to create the angle, but couldn't get it to fall. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Lakers lead by 3. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And from what we've seen so far from the Lakers, guys, what are your thoughts?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Yeah, you have a guy in there blocking a bunch of shots or multiple players blocking shots. It causes the offense to think twice when they go up for shots in there.
So with Irving on the bench, this is Phil Jackson's lineup. Daniels out there with Nowitzki. Then there's Frazier. Then it's Harden. And it's Drexler in at the 3, the small forward. Pass to Frazier. They grab their own miss.
Good offense squaring up against better D there. You got to appreciate that stop.
Here's George. Excellent D from Drexler.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
A chance to check out Los Angeles' upcoming schedule. On Monday, they'll go up against Devin Booker and the San Antonio Spurs. And then on Wednesday, they'll be facing Steven Adams and the Houston Rockets.
And you know for that matchup with Atlanta, there aren't many other meetings that are as evenly matched as this one. Both teams can give and take punches, and this one, I think, is going to come down to the wire. That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Gilgeous-Alexander finds West. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. Knocked away. It's stolen by Frazier. And Harden now, top of the key. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. And again, no good by the Lakers. The Kings trail by 3. To the middle. Whoops, they pick off the pass. Now the Lakers on the break. Here's Harden. The shot misses. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on James Harden.
And this young man, a rising scorer who continues to improve. Gilgeous-Alexander may soon be the focal point of every opponent's scouting report.
McAdoo is checked in for Los Angeles. Westbrook comes in for James Harden. Jones checked in for Sacramento. Petrovic is checked in for West. And Jones sends it back. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And finally, someone scores.
Yeah, it's been a defensive battle, to say the least, partner. Good to see at least somebody got the ball in the basket. Finally.
Duncan outside. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Westbrook feeling it out a bit. To the right side. And Frazier with the basket on the assist by Westbrook. Now it's a 6-point Laker lead.
Yep, Westbrook seems to have a sixth sense for those kinds of openings. Knows exactly where the gap is and finds his teammate perfectly.
And Gilgeous-Alexander gets it to go.
His passion for the game, infectious. What a joy to watch when he steps between the lines.
Westbrook with it. Guarded now by Duncan. Nowitzki. And it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Here's Petrovic. Frazier covering. And it's sent back by Nowitzki.
Nice timing on the rejection from Dirk. His teammates like when he hustles on the defensive end like that.
The Kings trail by 4. Passes it to Petrovic. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Westbrook. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Last game for the Lakers, they picked up the W against the Grizzlies in Memphis. Poked away. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. We've got 1:28 left to play here in the second quarter. Pass to Davis. And Davis throws it down.
And I tell you what, AD is able to brush off those defenders with ease because of how strong he is. That's what they call weight room.
Los Angeles calls timeout. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Morning's checked in for McAdoo. Karolinko comes in for Dirk Nowitzki. Kevin Durant's checked in for Clyde Drexler. And Hardaway is subbed in for Russell Westbrook. A nice shot by Frazier. Frazier's got 5 points in the quarter.
You know, the defense has to be better. I mean, you can't give up that look.
And the pass to Thurman. Barnes outside. It's Moncrief on the wing from about 19 feet. Offensive rebound. Thurman's shot is good.
And, you know, Thurman is a dominant rebounder. He hits the glass with a lot of force.
Here's Frazier. Another shot. The rebound by Thurman.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Ginobili the pass to Barnes.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
This is his first free throw of the game. And that one misses. Los Angeles making a switch here. Irving's checked in. Paul George, he's checked in for the Kings. And KD's got the ball here for Los Angeles. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Barnes up top, defended by Durant. And a deep three from George. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. And a close game so far through the first two.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It is a competitive matchup for the Lakers in the first quarter. Their biggest lead in the first, 5 points. They were outscored by just a bit in the second quarter as they go into the break now holding just a 1-point advantage. And that's a wrap for our half.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You have to like what we've seen so far from Walt Frazier.
And he was an absolute monster on the offensive glass in that first half. I don't know how you slow him down.
And you know what, guys? I think it starts with having a body on him every time a shot goes up. I mean, they've got to do a better job boxing out.
So with Ginobili on the bench, this is Rick Adelman's lineup. West is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Anthony Davis. Then there's Duncan. And it's George in at the 3. To the paint, here's Frazier. Up and in on the layup. Frazier's got the opening bucket to start the second half for Los Angeles. West kicks to Davis. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Guarded by Hardaway. Here's West. Outside for George. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. KD against George. Left side Durant. Nowitzki for three. Sinks the three-pointer. Nowitzki's got the lead up to 6 now for the Lakers.
You know, we know Nowitzki is a phenomenal catch-and-shoot guy. Does a fabulous job measuring up these shots.
Tries from 16, and he can't bank that one in. Lakers leading by 6. Duncan with some nice D.
And he's trying to shoot his way out of it. You know, they have the lead, but honestly, I think it might help if he'd be a little bit more selective tonight.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And able to get himself to the line. SGA so crafty inside there to get the contact.
James Harden, he's checked in for the Lakers.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
KD finds Harden. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
They get it again. Davis. And finished off by Davis.
Always among the lead leaders in throwdowns. AD's tough around that rack.
Here's Harden. Still yet to score. KD's shot is off.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
2 points. That one goes.
Yeah, and you know, a tough, crafty scorer inside. Wes showing you he's not just an elite jump shooter.
And Tim Duncan gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Daniels, he's checked in for Morning. And the Kings making a change here. KD on the wing. Defended by George. Here's Durant. Steps back and drains the jump shot. KD's got his first basket of the night.
You know, he's a good guy to have running that particular set. I mean, Durant is not a guy who makes a lot of mistakes in the pick and roll.
Scooped up. Duncan misses.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
Harden has a wide open look. Gets the three-pointer to fall. And now a 5-point Laker lead.
Boy, I think they've lost their intensity. I mean, the defensive pressure is lacking this half.
And they call an illegal screen here.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Andre Kirilenko's checked in for Nowitzki. Drexler comes in for Kevin Durant. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Hardaway. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And now here comes Jones leading the break. Out to Moncrief. That's tipped. Harden outside over Ginobili, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end, tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
And they've also made a point to protect the rim tonight. All game long, they've been challenging or blocking shots.
And Harden is fearless. Awesome at gutting the defense and making them send him to the line. He just knows how to draw fouls and get himself to the stripe.
The Kings trailed by 8. Pass to Moncrief. Over Irving. And Moncrief gets it to go. Moncrief's got his first 2 points.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
To the inside, Thurman. Lakers with the rebound.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Drexler passes to Karolinko. And a great assist by Drexler as that one goes in. And the Lakers lead by 8.
Typical unselfish play that time by Drexler, taking the opportunity to get it to the ready shooter.
Here's Shays, guarded by Karolinko. 6 to shoot. And it's blocked. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Bank shot, no good.
Boy, great effort on defense there against a guy who typically makes that.
Shays the pass to Ginobili. There's the triple. Kept alive. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with their lead standing at 6 points. We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Lakers leading by 6. So with Westbrook on the bench, this is Phil Jackson's lineup. Hardaway is out there with Frazier. And it's Durant. Then there's Mourning. And it's Nowitzki in at power forward.
Got a question for you. How do you guard Penny Hardaway? He's long, he's athletic, he's smart, he's got great vision, excellent ball handling skills. Simply a matchup nightmare.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Davis. Nowitzki against Duncan. Pass to West. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Rebounded by Hardaway. Gilgeous-Alexander's gone just 2 of 6 shooting, 33%. Outside Hardaway. Nowitzki right side. That drops and it comes off the assist from Hardaway. And the Lakers lead by 10.
And Nowitzki doesn't back away from tough defense. I mean, when he's near the bucket, he's ready to shoot the ball.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And Mourning sends it back.
Yeah, you know, guys, this has been far from his best game. A disappointing outing for both him and the team. And, you know, even though they're on top, they're winning, I mean, they could use more from him. Trying to shut the door on this one.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Rebounded by Hardaway. Hardaway has got his 4th rebound in this one. KD against George. Durant, and he gets the bucket. Durant's got the lead up to 12 now for the Lakers.
Even with the defender draped all over him, Durant locked in and laser focused to get that one to go down.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. During that last break, I heard what Rick Adelman was telling his team. And it was an intense huddle. Coach challenged his team. He told them the effort's not there. It has to get better. We'll see if those words work, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Hardaway, no good.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
And scouts question whether Gilgeous-Alexander could finish through contact. There's your answer.
Outside Durant. Just 5 on the clock. Sacramento grabs the miss. Davis has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. George. And it's George finishing it off.
Look, in deference to his age, he's not going to throw it down like he used to, but PG can still rock that rim.
Outside, KD. lays it up off the glass. And the Lakers lead by 10.
He didn't have a single point in the first half. Bagel, 0 points, nada. But he's starting to get into the groove here in the second.
Now the pass to West. There's the feed to Duncan. And stolen by Nowitzki. Frazier against West. Pass to Nowitzki. Frazier scanning the floor. Here's Hardaway. Duncan with the block.
Excellent defensive timing that time by Tim Duncan.
High post, Davis. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander for three. Wow, drew the contact, and that three almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. It's going to go on Penny Hardaway. And one of the big changes to college basketball, Clark, as you know, the NIL, name, image, and likeness. It seems like that would impact the choice to enter the NBA draft.
I don't think there's any question it's had that impact. Some guys that were borderline draft picks now not being penalized for being on scholarship can monetize their name, image, and likeness and do so to the tune of some fairly significant dollars in some cases. And even if the money is not NBA large, it still can close the gap for a family of a player that might be struggling and could use some additional income.
If they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Yeah, that's the best option.
Passes it to Harden. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. And that one goes long. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for Sacramento. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Gets the 14-footer to fall.
And where some feel stressed, Gilgeous-Alexander feels strength. Love the confidence from the young fella.
Down low, the 9-foot shot. Here's Mourning. It's hauled in by Duncan. Duncan's got rebound number 13 with that last one. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Feeds it to Frazier. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Dirk Nowitzki. And the Lakers lead by 7.
You see there, Frazier has the ability to adjust in the face even against good defense.
And it's Davis with the jam.
AD staring him down and letting him know this ain't over yet.
Now Harden. Here's the three. And Davis pulls it down. Shoots. Second chance shot. No good from Duncan.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
Now here's West. From deep, George. Good. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Shot after shot, one after the other. PG, Paul George, making it happen.
Harden against Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Mourning. To the middle. Here's Frazier. And Davis sends it back. Now a timeout called by Sacramento. They're trailing by 2. 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What's your take, guys?
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
A critical possession, no doubt. We'll see what they draw up.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Hardaway's checked in. And it's Sacramento's ball. They're on a 14-4 run. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And you know what? Who knows? A few misses at the stripe, and they're right there within range. You know, late game free throws are a lot different than early game free throws in terms of making.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
And one of the very best in our league at getting to the line. Walt Frazier just has that great change of pace and aggressive nature. Always playing, though, under control.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. They're behind by 4. We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth. What do you think, guys?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing, they need a score.
Yeah, and they need it hiccup fast. I mean, they'll be drawing up a quick hitter in the huddle here, no doubt.
And Morning sends it back. And they get it back. West finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Got it! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
And what a shot from Gilgeous-Alexander. This guy isn't afraid of the moment. Wow.
Los Angeles calls timeout. They lead by 1. Just 4 seconds left to play in the final quarter. When they foul intentionally, that's what they have to do at this point.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
Those were pressure-packed free throws, and he looked as cool as he could be. So big to give them that 3-point lead.
And so it's the Lakers who come out on top here. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal it.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home, that advantage of having that crowd